friend Johnny's coming in. He was the main inspiration and collaboration on this design from the start.
Hey, man. Whoa.
Hey, welcome home.
Holy cow, man.
Lots happened since he last saw it. It actually looks like a car now. When he left, there was a bunch of sheet metal shapes.
He was gonna have to completely build this whole thing from rough renderings, and here it is in 3 dimensions in front of me, you know, ready to paint. It's crazy. Again, Ian takes it to the next level. The guy is just amazing.
Since you left, I haven't stopped. It's been this every freaking day.
So
non-stop.
badass.
And then this is how you get in.
Yes.
You see every other bubble top, the bubble opens, right?
Yes. Different.
Yeah, it's the funny car style. So not only do we have the body and the bubble and the lift mechanism in place, but I have this. It is just like your drawing.
Yeah.
So it looks like a cartoon, right?
Dude, those headers came out so sick.
It's pretty crazy. It's like a show and tell time. Johnny's all geeking out on all the details, and I'm like, we still got a lot of work to do, man. So the thing is, it's not gonna be just a silver car. The main reason I wanted you here was to figure out some kind of a graphic design on the thing.
Okay, sure, no problem. Let me just whip out the crayons and let's see what we can come up with.
The whole first Space Junkie started with this model, the layout of the kit.
Oh yeah.
I figured there's no better way to start than with some modeling. This is an iconic bubble top car. It's the Ed Roth Beatnik Bandit.
So a little nod to the original Space Junkie, a little nod to that.
Right. From my formative years, Ed Roth has been like the go-to guy for all the crazy style choices. I always wanted a bubble top. There's no better path to follow than that of the master. We'll just try to be better than that car.
That's not a tall order. Be better than Ed Roth.
I want to do something kind of inspired by the Beatnik Bandit, but I got a couple ideas of my own. The car is just moving forward. If it was moving through some kind of a paint vortex and the colors came onto it, it's all going from front to back.
So, you know, trying to translate now, yeah, vortex of paint in a thing. I got you.
So I got this 3M tape. I got tons of it. Maybe I'll just throw a couple lines what I was thinking,
ideas.
and then you just color in between the lines. I'm thinking the whole process here is keep Johnny in his comfort zone. I'm sure that's where he's most creative. So he's gonna mock it up on paper, and I'm gonna mock it up on the car.
A lot of what I was doing was kind of just looking at the panel itself, thinking about how can I mimic some shapes, move around in this limited amount of space, but do a lot of motion. It's gotta look like it's moving when it's sitting.
I think that's exactly it. I like it. Why not?
When he's made a decision to start creating stuff, it is a whirlwind, dude. You better, like I said, you better grab on or you're gonna get left behind.
So it'll turn kind of like just a thing coming off of that. So you'll have 4 spears, like maybe this one. Once we started laying it out, I just kept going.
He did his thing, I did my thing, and I kept looking to see what he was doing. He kind of was checking out what I was doing, and then there was this moment where he laid some tape down, and I went, oh my God, there it is. Yeah, you said, through a paint vortex, and it's grabbing on him.
It's a stylized vortex, but it is nonetheless in motion. I like it, dude. Even hellhounds respond.
Sweet.
We got a bunch of ideas laid out on the car. We're gonna paint all over it, pull the tape back, and see where we stand. We got the first layer of paint on. The first color is gonna be this brown candy. It's a very thick application of paint because it's a candy coat and it's got a cure. That's the whole thing with the complexity of this tape job.
I'm a little nervous, way excited, because you know, we're peeling back just to see if the graphic worked. And the more that got peeled back, the more excited I got. You know, like this, it's gonna work.
Once I got the brown paint on, we pulled off the tape. It's looking good, but it's still kind of unknown until we get the second color in place. The whole design gets taped over yet again for another color.
This part becomes super critical, that we really are meticulous of making sure that the turns are good and the lines are crisp, because this is gonna be the graphic.
The next color was this cream tone, and that has the silver flake in it. We put that on, and you can really see the effect of the metal flake. As much labor as it is, the reward is at this point when we're untaping it. Pulling off the last set of tape, you really see the contrast, and that's it. It's sparkly. It's like Las Vegas. Dennis dropped off that Roth flake, and he told me once you start with this, there's no going back. It's true. I used the blue, the silver, the brown, the gold, the whole palette. The color combo is exactly what I achieved in the first car, but only using blue now instead of pink. You have two pretty mellow tones with a really contrasting kind of a neon line through them. The whole angle here was not to make your ultimate hot rod, you know, nothing conservative. It's a total cartoon, and I think we've accomplished that. I'm pretty happy with it, but as always, I have to have the shop inspector check it out. So, what do you think? I know you weren't allowed in here for a few days. It was a toxic environment. It's over here. Hey, it's this, right? Remember before it was primer? Look, think, it was primer. Now it's painted. I know the engine is good to go. We started it, but the transmission's questionable. I got a brand new unit from Monster Transmission. They always work perfect. It's a simple bolt-on replacement. Mark was right. V8 engine, it's balanced, fits in there perfect. Everything on this car has been figured out around the finishing stretches. The interior is really the last big question mark. I called up my friend Jack. He's the upholstery guy. He's done all the interiors on my cars.
Holy mackerel. Wow.
Hey, welcome
Hey,
back.
Ian, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Wow. What'd you do this time?
I told you we're gonna change the look of the car a little bit. So
Holy
you made a few subtle changes.
I
you
think
know.
so. You morphed into a roadster.
Yeah.
It's a whole new car, man. I couldn't believe it. I'm used to looking at the old car, and then I see this thing, and it's completely different.
It's actually a bubble top. You know those acrylic domes
yeah,
I was making?
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's not a roadster.
Like you did on the T-Bird?
Yep, exactly. It's
Wow, this is something.
It's like one of those
I
Roth
like this
show
better.
cars.
Right away, I thought, he's getting crazier as he gets older. He just knocks this stuff out. I don't know if he ever sleeps.
I pretty much got the whole deal figured out. The only thing left is the interior.
Should we mess with the original panels first?
Yeah.
Put some in here and look at it?
Yeah,
and
I'll
see.
lift the body up. It's
see
got
how-
a prop rod. You know, the whole body pivots on the hinge.
Get it up here. Well, this reminds me the old days when we were running a funny car.
It's exactly what it's inspired
40-some
by.
years ago, it was the same deal.
Yeah.
Set it in, push it up,
Yeah.
and start working on it. Yeah, if this is all finished off in there, you can leave it up, show the whole thing this
Yeah.
way.
Jack's all about the interior, and he could see that there's nothing in it. So that was his main concern. Loved the look of the car, and all of a sudden his gears are turning. So I got all these panels. So see, these were the original interior parts, and we're not going with pink anymore. That was the one main color change.
Get rid of that pink.
I think all the brown can still work though. Once the fasteners are on the back side, it just clips in like it did.
You don't even need any welt on this.
So that's the thing, that one goes there, and then these were the little backrest panels, so they'll
that's right.
pop right back in. Most apparent change in the interior is that the color swap. I'm going from pink to blue. Jack's thinking as he's peeling these pink elements off, maybe we'll just leave them out. Maybe we'll just go brown. Maybe we
Oh, that
don't
looks
do a
pretty
pipe.
nice,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I like it.
Jack likes the upholstery as is. I got some other ideas. I've known Jack for a while, about 15 years. It started from him just upholstering one of my seats one day, and he just keeps getting more and more involved. See, the whole thing is I'm not using the seats that I made originally because I'm way more laid back. Literally, like this becomes a headrest. I'm actually laying back. I'm literally like with my head. I'm like, actually, that's perfect. Look at that. I'm sitting in there like this, like a freaking dragster.
Wow. That's what it looks like,
Right.
yeah. The interior is always last. So then what you got to do is adjust the seats, the panels, and everything to make them fit into what they built. Yeah, do you have something we can lay in here, like a piece of cardboard or something?
I got all that
offhand?
pattern paper.
Yeah. The interior is going to mean a lot because the body's up like this. You're going to see a lot of it. It has to be done right.
Oh yeah, it looks better already.
It should fit, follow your back.
So if I lay in and push it down, that's
I'll
kind of
hold
where
it
I
so
want
it
to be.
doesn't move.
Yeah, like that.
There you go. How about you just lay in it like a hammock kind of thing?
Jack's idea was why not make sort of like a hammock, you know, just a simple little thing to support your back and not even have a seat, just a simple pad that you recline on. That looks just kind of like a generic panel though.
Well, yeah, but we can do something with that. I'll make some,
all in the
put a
stitch work.
seam, couple of seams in it or something, and we'll make some design in it.
Jack's got a bunch of ideas. I could see him scribbling around with the pen. He's talking a lot. I don't know what he's gonna come up with, but it looks like he's got plans. So the whole thing is with the interior being so mellow and subtle, I want the fabric to pop, you know? I was thinking like that metal flake, blue old school glitter vinyl to complement these pinstripes. So when you're looking through the bubble, you see these two blue things broadcasting out, you know?
This blue metal flake, they don't make it anymore, from what I understand, so it'll be pretty hard to get
That's,
if we can find it. And blue metal flake vinyl?
well,
He likes metal flake, you know. He tried to metal flake my truck.
I know it's impossible to find. It's the hardest stuff in the world to get a hold of. So
Oh,
I
wait a
got
minute.
this instead.
He was playing with me, see? Well, that's what we're talking about, isn't it?
Yeah,
Of course.
I could pull a few strings, man.
Oh, man.
So you
Look at
think
this guy.
2 yards of this stuff will be enough?
Sure.
Check
Plenty.
it out. Check it out in the sun.
Plenty
That's the
good.
thing. It's just like the frame.
God light on it.
Jack's not a big fan of metal flake, so I just wanted to catch him off guard a bit.
He pulled one on me.
Had to pull a few strings. They're back in the men's room, but they handed it through the wall, through the back window.
Well, it is a bold choice, and it's a lot of people are afraid to take chances because they think they're going to ruin their reputation or something like that. It's his personality. That's what he does. He likes to zap you with things.
This is perfect. I was hoping that it would work with the blue pinstripes, but that's exactly it. So you see, when you're walking up on the car, you're like, why is there blue in it? And then when you look inside, it makes sense.
Then you know why.
It totally adds to it. That's kind of it. I'll roll up this material. You could take it with you. And,
Okay.
We're good to go.
I've got some ideas, but I'm not going to say anything until the seat's finished. And I'll bring the seat in and then see how he likes it.
The great thing about this interior design is that most of it's already fabricated. All I have to do is make a couple simple seat pans and some side panels, and Jack will upholster them. What? Oh, were you looking for this? Eat it, kid. Go play in traffic. These seat pans are very straightforward. There's already some hardware on the floor to mount them. I'm just gonna take a piece of aluminum, 050 thickness, and just kind of curve it and cut it. The panels that I'm making are very generic. The whole look is about what happens with the stitch work, and that's all up to Jack. I can't wait to see what he does. Jack says he's bringing by one of the seats today, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what he came up with.
Hi, Ian. How you doing?
Aha!
I brought you a little present.
Oh,
Got
right
some
on.
foam for the side panels, and I did the
groovy.
seat for you.
Oh, it's totally cool. It's a little better than that sheet metal panel you left with.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I stayed up all night.
I'm glad you did, because I was resting easy. Jack brought in the seat, and it looks awesome. The material I picked out is perfect, and he added some cool stitching and these really nice grommets, and Jack nailed it.
At first, I was skeptical because I don't like metal flake, but it looked pretty good. I was surprised.
Next thing I wanted to deal with were these side panels. Looks pretty rough in there. We gotta freshen it up. I feel like it just needs some other blue element inside. That's the thing, to just have those two seats might be kind of lost. So I do want to keep it simple.
What if we put a little blue in the middle? That's what it's about, is figuring out how to do it. That's the fun part.
I'm just doing busy work, getting the steering put together, this weird brake throttle assembly, you know, mechanical stuff, and Jack walks in.
How you doing, Ian? I got some new pieces for you.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
Cool, he even put the grommets to match the seat.
Yeah.
Those are awesome. I could see the glow coming through the doorway. Those blue panels are awesome. They complement the seats perfectly. Stitch work and the grommets look like a perfect match.
What surprises do you have for me over here? I can see some extra
standard mechanical
little
work.
arms sticking up here. What is
Yeah, this is the motorcycle throttle, so there's no room for a gas pedal in there, so we're gonna have a hand throttle.
Ah, so what do you do? Push that?
That's the master
Oh, I
cylinder.
see.
You push just like your brake pedal.
Oh, I see.
That's your brakes,
Ah,
that's your gas.
what's this little deal?
You don't move that except in emergency. I didn't put the sign on yet.
Oh,
It's for
what
the
is that?
ejection seat. If all
Oh,
hell
you mean
breaks
to
loose.
put you through the
right
bubble?
through. Well, you've seen all the fighter planes, right? The canopy goes.
Oh, yeah, and then you go.
Exactly. Jack was just checking out everything I was putting together. You know, the shifter throttle thing was one thing, but then the steering components were totally different from the original car also.
Yeah, what's the deal here now? You got a little wheel in here?
Oh yeah, typical dragster stuff, right? Stock steering box that I had.
Yeah, right.
I just hooked it right up.
I like the steering wheel because it looks like an old dragster wheel. In fact, on a dragster, the brake was always a handbrake. And he's doing the same thing, except you push it.
That's the thing, all this mechanical stuff is boring me. It's all about the interior.
Okay.
So these guys just index right in there like we set up. Perfect, right in the hollow. That's the thing, it's not too crazy, but it gives the seats a reason to be blue.
Sure,
You know,
right.
the pinstripe on the paint's one thing, but now at least there's two blue elements inside. Jack wasn't sure how I wanted to attach these pieces. He was thinking we would just glue them and clamp them, but I had a different idea. It would be a lot faster. I was thinking that we would put screws right through the center of the grommets and we wouldn't need any glue. That's good. It makes it look
Gives a
even
little
better.
dip in it. That looks good.
As we're doing this, it creates a really three-dimensional pattern that neither of us expected. It just looks way more plush, and it's gonna be a great complement to the whole design. And it looked good before, but now, with all those
deeper.
push downs,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it just looks way more.
Now we have to do it with the seat.
I might
huh?
even do that because it looks so good, right?
Working like Ian works is like you're doing it on the fly. You know what I mean? You plan it as you go. It's enjoyable.
Welcome to upholstery, full custom style.
That's right.
The proof is in the pudding. We got to put it in the car. So this one comes in.
You set the panel in, ran a couple screws in on both sides, and we looked at it. It even looked better. I was really surprised because I didn't think it would look that good.
One thing I wasn't expecting is after putting in the second panel, as we dropped the body down, there was no more looseness. It fit like a perfect thing. Hear that? It's like you're putting cushions on your sofa, man.
Great. I love it.
But that's kind of the layout, man. The seats and the blue door panels sell it.
Now what's happening back here? I walked around the back of the car, and all these holes are in the back.
One thing I didn't explain to Jack was that the car doesn't have a radiator in the front like you typically see. Instead, it's got this weird contraption that hangs off the back. So that's the thing, this crazy swizzle stick is actually the radiator.
This actually works then, right? It's functioning?
Heck no, come on, what do you think this
Okay.
is?
Well, you put a fan on it,
There's
it'll
a
work.
fan, that's what that hole is. See
Yeah,
the
I
electric
see.
fan?
Yeah.
This electric
Oh,
fan
boy,
goes right up
you got
behind
it all
I think
figured
everything,
out,
man. Jack was really curious about this thing, so I wanted to show him how I actually made it work. So that's the thing, these big flex hoses, it's just like any other radiator. You gotta feed and you gotta return. They're gonna go in
Into the
here.
line.
So I'm gonna make like a big S like this, just to take all that, so when it shuts, it just whoosh.
So then the fan goes here.
And yeah, your typical electric fan
Boy,
goes
that's
right
great.
here, bolts to the satellite dish, and then the water flows around that.
That's a satellite dish?
Yeah, see? My TV provider wasn't really in agreement with me, so I
So you
took it down off the roof.
I thought that was a hell of an idea. Different. It's really different. That looks good, though. I like it. Almost everything he builds like that is functional. It works. I can't wait to see how it's finished off. When it's done, it's really going to look good.
Yeah, it makes no sense at all, but somehow it works.
Doesn't have to.
Story of my life. Jack's gonna take the last panels and finish them off. Johnny's on his way back, so I wanna get this car finished up and ready to drive. Johnny's been involved with the design of this car from the start, so he's pretty well invested in having this come out well. He hasn't seen it completed yet, and today's the day.
Ian.
Aha!
Oh, hey, man.
Back again. Welcome back. Check it out, man. We painted it.
Looks awesome.
Sweet.
To see all the pieces and parts that we had discussed and talked about, in theory, now, you know, there on the vehicle was tremendous.
So when you left, you didn't see the blue striping on the car.
No.
That was our plan. But to complement that, I had Jack stitch out a bunch of metal flake components for the interior.
Now the blue totally goes. The way the blue pulls the color from the outside to the inside is just perfect.
Cool.
Like from the outside, when you look at it from here, I mean, you see blue on the striping.
I think the collaboration, once again, has been a success, man. I'm really happy with this.
Oh man, it was just neat. Like it's a whole car now, but it's a bubble top car. Where's the bubble? So again, where the hell's the bubble?
I polished the heck out of it, man. It's in the corner. It's in the safe zone.
Ah.
So that's what I was waiting for you to get here so we could put them on, and that's it. This baby's a wrap.
And let's bubble this thing up.
It was like the final piece, the icing on the cake. He should be a part of it. So you put the front in its little thing.
Okay.
And slowly zipper in place. Drop it, and yeah, it's totally different.
Yes.
Totally different car, right?
Totally different car with the bubble on. It changes the whole look altogether.
Yeah. Setting the bubble on the car is like the first step towards the end. The silhouette of the car is represented by this dome shape, and really, you don't get the feel of it until it's in place. Ultimately, this will have like a rubber weather strip around it, just like you see in any car window, but I wanted to get right to installing the Mohawk. This is the full look. This is the stand back and check it out moment. This is what we've all been waiting for.
Man, are you kidding me? Dude, it just came out too cool.
To me, the side profile, the way it's like,
There's a lot of slashes.
there's a lot of stuff going on. It's good, really good.
The Mohawk just brings it all together. It was like, without the Mohawk, I think it's like a superhero car, but now it's like a villain car.
Super villain. Yeah. From the jump, the initial inspiration for the car was this wild Mohawk. I've never seen anything like it. It was in this cartoon, and now there's an actual vehicle.
I think we got something pretty special here.
Well, it's kind of like when the UFO crashed in Area 51, right? Everybody's like, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Now what do we do with it?
I can't wait to see it in motion.
I think it's time to clean up the mess and drive it. Johnny was just all about driving this thing. Put on the trailer, took it over to the proving grounds. It's the perfect environment to test drive. I'm gonna get in, you drop the lid,
Okay.
and let's try it. What
would
could
see it in
possibly
motion.
go wrong? If anything happens, just bury me in it. The whole unit, just drop it in the ground. It
It's the right shape.
should be perfect. Getting in this thing, you're in there like a space pilot, and you're committing to the ride. Drop her down.
All right. Yeah, lower the top, you can hear it almost like seal, like a coffin.
I feel like a friggin' fish in a tank. It's pretty dicey. I haven't had any real disasters yet, so I think the odds are with me. Here we go. You see somebody in a top fuel dragster, they're not getting out in a rush, so this is the same thing. You're locked and loaded.
That's awesome.
All I could say is it's fun to drive. It's using all of your senses, you know? You're thinking, is it on fire? Is it shaking? How fast am I going? You know, there's no instrumentation at all. You have one hand on the steering wheel and one hand on the power, and it's fun.
And as it goes by the rocks, I mean, it's almost like a shark in the water. All you see is the Mohawk. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be there. It's just nuts.
We did the testing, you know, slow speed rolling around, and I wanted to see what it could do.
And then, you know, he makes the turn and starts heading back towards me, and then that's when you really see, you know, all the eye candy. It was just so much to look at as it's moving toward you, and it just looks so sinister.
That wasn't so bad.
That was awesome. In motion looks freaking even better.
Feels like you're in outer space, man. This is the first time it's been in motion. I've never seen it driving. I'm just pulling up, seeing Johnny's reaction. I got to get him behind the wheel. Totally drivable, dude. It feels confident. You want to try it?
Yeah, let's do this.
Imagine how the astronauts.
T-5.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Imagine how an
4.
astronaut feels, dude.
Yeah, that's why there's no fat astronauts. But I was damn determined I was going to fit inside. If I had to lay over the other side, I'm getting in that car. That feels crazy.
Wait till the top's
Dude,
down.
it's just a...
Are you claustrophobic?
I don't think so. I guess we'll find out.
I wasn't claustrophobic until I shut that thing. It's like, it sounds funny in there.
I was a little concerned about the way it was controlled just because I was, you know, it's brand new. And I didn't want to be the guy that wrecked it.
There's no foot pedals, right? So this is your brake. You just push right on there. See, it actuates the master cylinder.
Gotcha.
Motorcycle, throttle. And then that's your shifter. It's an automatic.
And that's the kill switch in the starter.
Exactly. If you're gonna start it, that's on.
Okay.
Let's start. Anything happens, just hit that and the car's dead. No power. It's a learning experience. You know, you don't really drive a car like this. You drive a motorcycle like that, so it's kind of like a really low-slung chopper on 4 wheels. So that's all up to you, man. Pull the button and push the pin. You can't drive it for somebody, right? I just told them how to do it, and that's it. See ya. I was looking at the car in motion, just really responding to it, and I realized Johnny's hands aren't where they're supposed to be.
Well, he first kind of went over the controls with me and how to do it, which I didn't really pay attention. I was just wanting to drive it. So I let go, and I just started grabbing the steering wheel.
He's just rolling away, and hopefully he'll figure it out.
I'm looking through the bubble now, out into the front of the car, it's just this sick look. You're so low to the ground.
Johnny got around the corner, so it looks like he's under control. For me, it was just really good to see this thing finally in motion.
It's been a crazy experience. It was one of the coolest things that I've ever done.
Yeah. It's kind of hairy. Crazy. It's predictable, but it's really weird.
That's nuts.
This whole project kind of blew the lid off it for me. I don't really consider any of my cars finished, so maybe someday I just take this thing apart again and improve on it once more.